Hello everyone. Today we're going to reminisce about the game LEGO Racers, produced in 1999 by LEGO Media. The concept of LEGO Racers was conceived by Kerry J. Ganofsky, founder of High Voltage Software. The idea was to allow players to create and race with cars made from LEGO bricks. After a year of preparation, LEGO Media took on production, collaborating with Ganofsky's company. Various LEGO models and characters were used in the game creation process. The decision was made to focus on themes such as castle, space, adventures, and pirates. From these series, the most intriguing characters were chosen, with two new heroes also being introduced, Rocket Racer and Veronica Voltage. A lot of time was dedicated to developing the car-building mechanics. Dwight Luetcher, the main programmer, created a special formula for the LEGO elements in the game. Elements were chosen based on aesthetics and then matched to this formula. The characteristics of the cars, like acceleration or handling, depended on the number of bricks used, aiming to make the game more approachable for younger players. Due to the extensive amount of bricks, the creators developed a special code to optimize the graphics. They also had an idea for a brick damage system during in-game crashes, but it turned out to be too complex. This concept was later used in the game's sequel. Before its release, LEGO Racers was showcased to journalists at E3 in 1999. At that time, games based on LEGO bricks were still experimenting with their form, quite different from today. We had racing, action, platform adventure games, chess, and even a strategic game where the objective was to build an amusement park. LEGO Racers, as the name suggests, is a racing game. It's set in the LEGO universe, so we would expect to be able to build something, and that's exactly what happens. You start by creating your LEGO driver character, and then build your own vehicle from available bricks. The editor is simple, though keyboard control might take some getting used to. As you progress, you gain access to new bricks, allowing more advanced constructions. Once you have your racer ready, you compete on a variety of tracks inspired by LEGO series of the time. LEGO Racers offers several gameplay modes. Test Drive, where you can simply drive and hone your skills, while also testing out how your vehicle performs. Then there's Single Race, where you race on a track of your choice, giving you a chance to practice before taking part in a tournament. There's also a split-screen mode for competing against another player, and the main mode, Circuit Race, where you compete against AI opponents to become the best driver in the LEGO world, racing against a series of racing champions. To progress to the next tournament, you need to finish on the podium, and if you secure first place, the current champion, always visible in the main menu, hands over their vehicle to you. Though all vehicles mainly differ visually. As you progress in the game, new parts and more challenging tracks are unlocked, and opponents seem to get significantly better. Even though the game is primarily aimed at younger players, it doesn't mean it's easy. Especially the later tracks can be quite challenging, and there's no difficulty level choice. Tracks often have hidden shortcuts, sometimes using them is essential to win. Regarding gameplay, LEGO Racers resembles Mario Kart. You race and collect power-ups, which are divided into 4 categories: protective, offensive, disruptive, and boosters. These can be upgraded by collecting white bricks, for instance. The more you collect, up to 3 EC, the stronger the boost. The vehicle controls are as far from realism as a guinea pig is from a regular pig. But no one expects this title to be a realistic racing simulator. Overall, controlling the vehicles is quite enjoyable. Graphically, LEGO Racers was pretty good for its time. Cars and characters were colourful and well designed, though of course they can't be compared to today's standards. Tracks were diverse and detail-rich, with many effects like flying ships in the sky, contributing to the atmosphere. Sound-wise, the game was also quite decent. The music was catchy, and the sound effects matched the on-screen action. The game was released on PC, PSX, Nintendo 64, and also a 2000 version for Game Boy Color. While there are hardly any differences on major platforms, the GBC port had to be created from scratch to fit the handheld console's capabilities. It maintains a similar functionality to its bigger counterparts, but tailored for the limited GBC experience. In conclusion, LEGO Racers is an enjoyable racing game for all age groups, combining the creativity of building with the thrill of fast-paced racing. If you're a LEGO fan or just looking for a game similar to Mario Kart, it's definitely worth a shot. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and let me know which game you'd like to see in the next video. Until next time, bye.